Summers coming off a very good showing in the TX8 tournament, making his way to the semifinals, but falling victim to the former Lone Star champion Timur the Great.
Just a joy to watch, a joy to be around Ollie. You know, watch Ollie go from setting up the ring to killing it in the ring. Kid is very, very good.
And his ripped, sexy new body, Ollie Summers has been making a name for himself all across Texas.
And always wants to give you a hug because he has muscles now, just so you can, you know.
He can squeeze the life out of you now.
That is the goal. That is the goal.
And man, we're talking a lot about coming out parties here in Las Vegas. If there's one person that could really make an impact today, it's this man, Ollie Summers, going one-on-one with the West Coast Pro champion, Vinnie Massaro, in this non-title match. But who knows, Ollie picks up the win. We might be seeing Ollie a little bit later on this weekend, challenging for that belt. I see we up here at commentary are not close to the sound booth. So everyone's looking at you to turn the music off.
Well, you know. See why they might assume I'm like a DJ.
You ever spin records? You ever DJ?
Absolutely not. You're a fantastic new record player. Just bought AT-Aliens. Haven't taken it out of the wrapper yet. $54. Records are very expensive.
You see that ad for that Ric Flair Diplo thing?
Yes.
Anything can happen at the biggest weekend in professional wrestling, including that. And anything can happen here, like that big old hug.
A champion, a showman, a teacher.
That's how your uncle and you hug. You get a little kiss on the cheek. Italian style, you put all the seasonings on that one. There you go. Yeah! And that's a spicy meatball!
There it is.
You know, shows like this, events like this, weekends like this, as much as they kind of fuel animosity between wrestlers, there's a lot of respect that happens. You know, you get a lot of folks that maybe you only see them once or twice a year. Maybe you've never met them at all. Maybe you've only dreamed of tying up with certain wrestlers. And there's only one time a year where you actually get to make that happen. And it's this weekend. And it's at places like this. It's at places like New Texas Pro. It's at places like West Coast Pro. All the members of the new initiative who have big events this weekend. Of course, St. Louis Anarchy a little bit later on. Lawless tonight is a part of West Coast Pro tomorrow. Action Wrestling Pride Style has 2 events. Man, there is just so much pro wrestling here at this place. I mean, let alone, you know, all of Las Vegas, over 110 events, at least the ones that I have logged on contact.app, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But Ollie Summers right now, side headlock applied.
3 years ago, I asked Toni Storm what her dream match was, and she said, I don't have dream matches, because if it's a dream, that means it was never meant to happen. You just love seeing all these different talents from all over the world just get together, test their mettle against one another, you know, and learn what's been happening, like you said, in a St. Louis, what's been happening in a San Francisco, what's been happening in a Houston, Texas. To see what you've been missing, what you can learn, how you can grow. Just love to see these guys come together like that.
And even if you don't have boots on the ground yourself here, even if you're watching it online, you feel the buzz, you feel the energy go through your computer screen, go through your phone screen, go through your television screen. You know, there have been these weekends where I was just a fan, and I just love taking off of work myself, just like our super chatter said earlier, and just soaking in all the professional wrestling that happens over the course of the weekend. I have my own little personal schedule. Who's getting flown in? What big matches are happening? What different venues are hosting professional wrestling events? It's so much fun. I absolutely love being a part of it.
They say this weekend culminates with the Super Bowl of wrestling. One thing about the Super Bowl, you're not going there for a week and watching a bunch of amateur games. You're not going there and watching a bunch of flag football games. You were there for the big show, but here, on a week like this, it's all the big show, because something that you want, something you love, something you want to see is going to happen somewhere, and you got to go find it.
And you want to talk about something big. Something big just happened as Ollie Summers, the back of his head, slamming on that very stiff canvas that we have here at the Bazaar Bar.
So much for those hugs, kisses, and spicy meatballs.
Well, once that bell rings, all those hugs and kisses from Ollie, I think, are mind games.
You gotta remember about Vinnie. You know, Vinnie is he's tough, he's rugged, but he's a teacher first. You were going to learn something to bring with him, but all he's learning right now is waters get deeper.
A seasoned veteran is Vinnie Massaro, and a champion in his own right from West Coast Pro. Ollie off the ropes, taking a line. Ollie just has not been able to get any momentum in this match. Vinnie Massaro has been able to shut down Summers from the word go, and a big body slam laying out Ollie in the middle of the ring. Mamma mia!
That is a big elbow there. Ollie's going to have to create some space. He's going to have to separate some type of way. Like you said, not a whole lot of room in here to do that. He's going to have to find a way to get away from him, breathe a little bit, figure out his next step.
You know, also with a lot of these wrestlers who are going to be in different venues and in different rings over the weekend, you have to strategize not only for the opponent that you have, but the venue that you're performing in.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like we said earlier, you know, guys got to worry about, you know, jumping too high and hitting their head. But he's got to find a way to create a little space, because, man, the moves he wants to get in, what he's going to try to do, going to need some room to do it. Vinny is just all over him right now. There's no room to do anything. Oh, and look, right there it is. That might be the opening.
Ollie Summers trying to get something going now, trying to shut down this onslaught of offense from Massaro. And there we go with the big boot.
Oh, okay. He's still moving and grooving.
A knee in between the eyes of the West Coast Pro Champion sets up a huge opening for Summers. Big hook flex side belly to belly cover. Not enough.
Right, kid, right back in it.
Go, Ollie!
Ollie Summers now with some momentum. Now Vinnie Massaro trying to shut that momentum down. Some back elbows to the side of the head. That could cause some significant damage if those elbows nail the ear of Summers. Mess with your equilibrium and just the pain alone. Summers get caught.
Oh, that'll also throw off your balance. Nice T-bone suplex there.
Massaro knows a thing or two about T-bone. You know what the secret is? To skillet cooking, you know what the secret is? You gotta mix your butter and oil. You gotta mix your butter and oil to lower that melting point. Keep that butter rich so the butter doesn't turn brown, and then you constantly kind of have to bathe your steak.
I see a
Ollie
steakhouse
Summers
trip
not
afterwards.
taking a bad donkey kick.
Ooh.
Beautiful mule kick there from Summers.
He's gonna hit the ripcord on him. What's he going for?
Massaro continues with those back elbows on Summers as Massaro reaching for those ropes. Straight jacket, German, look at the Unbelievable!
Hell of a pull by Ollie.
And that's that strength and power from Summers, from that transformed physique, just compared to when we saw him a year ago. He is a totally different wrestler, a totally different person. And he has a fire lit underneath him. Massaro, crucifix on the ground. No one, not able to get the 3 count there. Inside cradle, not enough. Schoolboy back and forth.
Now again, this pace,
Ollie
this
looking for a
pace favors Ollie.
backslide.
Okay.
Face first, Ollie Summers into the mat. And right now, there's no place for Ollie Summers to go.
Oh, yeah.
Cover.
Yeah.
Beautiful pin by Massaro, the West Coast Pro Champion.
Let's give it up for Ollie. What? How did I do what? I was looking out. What did you do?
Give him a lesson.
Well, this is wholesome.
Keep stuck, kid. All right. Use the rest.
You said he was a teacher, Hawk.
Hey, I did call that. Listen, when you're a teacher, you're never off the clock. There it is. There it is.
keep my eye on